All right, what's going on, everybody? Let's see if I can get this thing to work here. Come on. All right. I should be live here. Trying to figure out why I can't get it pulled up on my laptop. Yeah, looks like I'm live. Let's see here. How's everybody doing? Huh. Come on. Interesting. I'm trying to figure out why I can't get my my laptop to show I'm live. So I can see chat here, because otherwise it's really hard to see videos. Let's see. Live? How we doing? I'm not sure who we have in here because I haven't been able to. I've been trying to look at chat, but I've been trying to also at the same time trying to work out why this is not showing me live on here. Weird. Okay. I might have to do something different here. How we doing, everybody? I'm just trying to get my laptop to work so I can see chat here. For some reason, it's not showing me live on my laptop. Howdy, Michael. How we doing? Oh, there we go. Finally got it. I finally got it to work. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Okay. Thank goodness. Hey, Jamie. Gonna talk about. I got a couple things to talk about. I've done a ton of research now on that 30 Belton Newton, aka 30-338 Win Mag / 308 Norma. So basically, what I've kind of discovered and come to the conclusion is 30 Belton Newton is a 338 Win Mag case. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Maybe not. It's a 338 Win Mag case, neck down to shoot 30 cal, and the shoulders changed a little bit. In the 70s, their loading manuals had a lot of 30/338 Win Mag load data, which, from my understanding, is the exact same information. And a lot of you guys are very, very informative, commenting, sending me pictures of load data, sending me pictures of old manuals, that kind of stuff. That helped me out a lot. And so I've done a lot of research. I've got dies coming for 30-338 Win Mag. And my understanding is I could have used 308 Norma. I can use 308 Norma. So you were close. Yeah, you were close. From my understanding is I could have used 308 Norma dies, but the shoulder is a little bit different. So every time I'd basically be fireforming it. So I kind of wanted to go to the 3338 Win Mag dies, which I got from RCBS. And the other thing is I can use. So basically, I can use 7 mil, 7 rem mag brass. I can use 338 mag brass. Or I could use 308 Norma. I'd rather neck down than size up. So I'm on the hunt for some 338 Win Mag brass. I have 20 pieces right here that I can use. And what I'm going to be doing is I'll be sizing it down and changing the shoulder. And it's actually, the cartridge is pretty, my opinion, advanced for its time. Because you can shoot, so the difference between my understanding looking at chamber prints and designs, my understanding is 30 Belton Newton slash the 30-338 Win Mag is you can shoot a longer 30 cal bullet than the 300 Win Mag. So it sits down a little bit further. The case is a little, or not as much powder in the case, but you can shoot a longer. It's actually a lot longer bullet with a lot of more like the aerodynamic high BC bullets. So kind of ahead of its time, but it didn't have the bullets to do it. So it's pretty interesting that it's kind of curious. I'm excited to shoot some high BC bullets like some Burger 210s or the 185s and stuff like that. And I bet you this thing is actually going to be pretty cool cartridge. My understanding is there was a lot of bench rush shooters shooting this cartridge and setting records for 1,000 yards back in the 70s and early 80s. So I almost feel like it's kind of like the 300 PRC a little bit, where you're getting a little case volume, but be able to stretch that bullet out a lot longer. So it's pretty interesting. A lot of the info I found, I did have a couple guys send me some pages that they found, and in like an old manuals from like the 70s and 80s that had some 338 Win Mag data in it, and I guess I can use that. But the other thing is the 308 Norma. I can't remember who told me this, but the 308 Norma is basically almost the exact same thing. Wonder what FPS she'll do accurate. Yeah, I'm kind of curious that too. I'm super curious. Oh man, Tim, that I could pay you for it, pay you shipping or whatever, but that would be awesome. I know the stuff's not cheap. So you can email me, questfortheperfectload@gmail.com. It's always in my description too. Email me, we'll work something out. But yeah, so it sounds like I can use 308 Norma Magnum data. Just got to be a little careful, right? Kind of play with it. And I can always mess with Quick Load too, or Gordon's reloading tool, and play with that. But I'm pretty excited to run this rifle because I think it's gonna be fun. I think it'd be a heck of a moose cartridge. I think it's gonna be a heck of a long range cartridge too, actually, to be honest. If I can get those higher BC bullets, like I'm trying to locate some 210s, burgers, and I'm also trying to locate some 190 grain AccuBond long ranges. So if you guys see those online, let me know. But it's gonna be a pretty impressive cartridge, I feel, at least. And it's gonna be fun. I like wildcatting, and so that's one of the reasons I love the 338-06. So let's see what else was I talking about. I mean, you guys gave me so much information. I think I got the most engagement on that video for comments than I've ever gotten on comments. That was impressive. I mean, I think we're only like 150 views, but the amount of comments and the engagement I got from you guys I just loved it. It's a really nice rifle. The stock on it's really nice. I mean, it's got that heart barrel on it. I think it's going to be a shooter. If I have problems with it shooting, I might free float the barrel. We'll see. The action is bedded. Really good in the stock. It's had a trigger job. The triggers are really nice. Trigger's right around 2 pounds, and it breaks nice and clean. And man, there's something about a 1903 Springfield action I just love. So yeah, there's that, and I got a bunch of other stuff going on. I was in the process of doing some 25-06 stuff out here today. But I don't know if you guys saw my video. I made this on my 3D printer. It's pretty cool. It's just a box for the Garmin I made, because the Garmin comes in basically a POS white box, and you've got a $700 unit basically roaming around in your range bag, just waiting to be broke. And so I just designed this, and I'm actually selling them on my Etsy. But that's pretty awesome. I've already had a bunch of people interested in them. They're pretty cool. I get bored sometimes, and I just do stuff on CAD. So that's what I did. But I figured, hey, if I need one, then other people might need one. Let's see, what else is there? Anybody got any? Oh yeah, it is pretty sweet, Michael. I figure with all these people switching to the Garmin's, that there's probably, I assume, a market for them. I got told I could use 300 H&H brass, but the neck on so here's a 300 H&H brass, and you can actually already see the neck's already split on this one. But here's 300 H&H brass, and look at that. I'd have to take a ton of the brass off. So I obviously the 338 Win Mag brass. I don't want to do that. That's a lot of trimming. I guess I could put it in a jig and just cut the neck. But actually, all the 300H brass I got is basically trash. It's just going to go to recycle. But yeah. Oh, dude. Right on, Ben. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys watching my videos, too. My videos have been doing pretty good. Yeah, Ben. Okay, cool, Tim. I appreciate it, man. Ben, if you don't want just this color I did right here, you can pick a main color, and then in the description and personalize, just say like I want a red bottom, a black top, and blue clips, or whatever, you know, right? We'll make it work. And if you want to, you know, order direct, you don't have to use Etsy. You can just email me. We can work that out too. We can change the colors. It doesn't have to be this scheme. I actually really liked this color scheme. I'm gonna be sending one to my buddy Wesley over at Alabama Reloader. I'm gonna send him one. I'm sure he'll do some talking about it on his channel, which will be cool. Give me a little advertisement there. And then I'm expecting next time I go to the range with it, people are gonna go, "Oh, what's that?" And then so there you go. But yeah, let's see. I'm kind of curious myself what kind of bullets I'm gonna be able to get to shoot well out of this cartridge. It is a 1-in-10 twist, which is good. I verified that with a cleaning rod, and so that myself I think is pretty cool. So I should be able to shoot heavy bullets. I found some data for. I found some data. Where was it? I think it maybe was an old Spear or Nosler manual for a 3338 Win Mag. No, I'm sorry. It was a 308 Norma, where they were shooting a 250 grain bullet. I have some 250 grain A-tips, which I think would be a monster to shoot out of that rifle. I think that'd be fun. I mean, those A-tips get amazing BC out of that thing, and it'd just be fun. And speaking of Wildcats, I'm going to be doing a 338 PRC basically down the road here. I'm going to have Fink's Gunwork do me a Wildcat, and then hopefully I'm hoping Nosler will get back with me, and I'm hoping to do an article and some videos on the 33 Nosler, which I like a lot. I mean, as if you guys don't know, I like old cartridges. I like big cartridges, you know, 35 Wayland, all those guys. And so I'm kind of a 30 cal guy and up, but I do enjoy the smaller stuff, you know, some 6mm stuff. 25, I like 25-06. I've really been thinking about doing a 6.5-06, what I think would be kind of cool, and then an 8mm 06 I also think would be pretty cool. But we'll see. We'll see how all that goes. But yeah, just chatting. You guys got any questions on the cartridge, the rifle, or anything else? I'm just in here kind of depriming brass right now, so I figure I'd hop on and talk to you guys. Time always seems to fly really fast when I hop on here, so kind of makes some of the medial tasks go pretty quick. Appreciate everybody stopping in. We already got 9 people in here. A couple people have already liked the stream. That's awesome. I appreciate it. So let's see here. Tim was the last comment. I'm kind of thinking probably H1000 and some of the stay ball powders is probably going to be what I'm going to be trying the most in this cartridge. Is what I have a feeling. So we'll see how that is. I feel I would like to I'd like to test the newer powders in this because I think that'd be pretty sweet. Let's see here. If I open up, oh, other thing. I've got, we're going to read that 8.6 Blackout. I got this in the mail today. Look at that baby. 300 grain SMK for 8.6. We'll be doing a bunch of stuff that coming soon on an Aero Precision platform rifle. So that's going to be pretty sweet. So you guys are going to have to stay tuned for that. I got 40 rounds. That stuff's expensive. That was like $140 shipped. That stuff is not cheap. I couldn't believe it, but I kind of was like, why not? I'd be cool to get some stuff out of that. All right, Ben says, what did you find out other calibers? Let's see here. I gotta go over and read here. What did you find about other calipers, not the belted version? what? So the 30 Newton is basically a kind of like a 375 H&H brass, cut down and necked down to shoot a 30 cal bullet. It's basically kind of like a 30 on 6 on steroids. The 30 Newton is the non-belted version, and it's a little bit less of a cartridge than the 300 Win Mag. The 30 Newton seemed to be a little more popular. There was ammo made for that at one time back in the, I think, late 40s is what it was. So there's that. But I think that really never caught on. It never got SAMI approved for my looking into the 30 Newton. But basically, so the 30 belt Newton is the exact same thing as the 3338. From everything I've read and everything that people have sent me, that seems to be the case. And it sounds like basically the 308 Norma is what ended up being SAMI approved, just a little bit different shoulder, but it's pretty dang close. So if you're shooting a 308 Norma, which I was gonna look up here some data, I might as well just do it real quick. Let's look at some data. So if I look up 308 Norma mag, that's Ruger Compact, that's 30-06. Let's see here. 30 Nosler. Come on. I would think this issue of Nosler would have it. Short mag. Oh, also guys, I just gotta, if anybody's interested in some 7 WSM brass, I've got 50 brand new pieces and 20 ones fired that I picked up. I'm not gonna use them, but I think I'm just gonna throw them up on one of the places I sell stuff. But if anybody's interested in them, let me know. Kenny with the Eagle Eye Shooting. YouTube is gunsmith and builds rifles and barrels. Yeah, I know who Kenny is. He's, I believe, in Nevada or Arizona. Yeah, he does a lot of gunsmithing. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Gunsight. That's in Arizona. They have basically a gunsmith shop in there. AZ. Yeah, okay. That's, yeah. So Gunsight is a place where they do tons of training and stuff like that. They also have a gunsmith on site, and his name's Bob Fink, I think, is the guy that actually even runs Gunsight, and they do amazing gunsmithing. And they're who did that 1903 A3 Springfield that I built, and they put that barrel on, contoured and everything for me. That's who I like to send my stuff to because it's super easy to work with. I just send it in the mail. They send me an invoice, and they do really good work. So, Michael, that's who I've done. I mean, I could talk to Kenny, but I'm sure that dude's got so much stuff that he doesn't need my work, and I'm sure he's super swamped. All right, so, but I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you giving me a suggestion. There's no good gunsmiths here in Washington. And they just passed a new bill, so basically all the new FFLs, all the FFLs are going to get ran out of Washington. It's just getting ridiculous. So for 308 Norma mag here, they've got a 200 grain bullet, depending on velocities, looking right, and obviously barrel length, but it's going to be right around 2,700, which is pretty good. And then if you go to like a 175 to a 185, you're encroaching high 29, almost 3,000. So obviously that would depend what would shoot well. I have a ton of IMR 7828, which is their Nosler says was the most accurate, but it looks like they were compressing it pretty good, which I usually don't like to do. But I think I'd probably be loading the bullet out longer, touching the lands. And so I mean you're gonna get some good velocity here. You can go like IMR 4831, where they're showing like 2980 on velocity. Let's see what barrel they used. Length barrel. Let's see here. So a 24-inch Wiseman barrel. Okay, so that's a pretty long barrel. I think the barrel on on that rifle. I don't have a tape measure in here. That actually looks like 24, maybe even 26 inches on that barrel. That barrel's pretty long. So I would show you, but I can't show you guys on live. I can't show that stuff on live. Huh, just got an email saying my Leopold scope has shipped. I don't remember ordering one. I'll have to look. But yeah, so that so my understanding is the 300 Norma Magnum is really close to what you're going to see for results for that 30 belt Newton. My understanding is you're actually going to see a little bit faster. What brass did you say you had? 7 WSM, 7mm WSM. What did I do with them? Oh, jeez, they're right behind me. Oh, I think Newton on big bears would do just fine. I mean, shoot 3.6 does good, just fine on big bears, and then 300 Win Mag, it does just fine. I mean, really anything 30 cal, in my opinion, you do pretty good on a big bear. 50 brand new pieces, and there was 20 fired. So 7mm WSM, Winchester brass. I came across that stuff. But I would assume that it would do fine. I mean, you're shooting a pretty good size powder charge and a pretty good size bullet at it, and most 30 cal stuff is gonna take down a bear, no problem. If I didn't have the 35 Wayland chasing I want to chase a bear with this year, then I'd probably use this. So maybe if I get one with a Wayland this year, I'll see if I can get a bear with the 30 belt Newton next year, or maybe I'll take that to Texas or something. So yeah, any questions, guys, or any info on the cartridge? Because I know you guys have been giving me tons of stuff. Man, a couple of you guys emailed me a bunch of good stuff on the cartridge, which I really appreciate. So yeah, I picked up this brass today. I got 20 pieces of the 3.3 Win Mag. That's all I got right now. Oh, we good? Oh, I'm muted? Oh. Yeah, for some reason, someone was calling. Oh, we lost audio. Okay, do you got audio back? You guys got audio back? Am I still muted? I don't know why it keeps doing that. Yep, audio's back. Okay, right on. Yeah, someone was calling me. I hit ignore, and for some reason, so yeah, I picked up some 30-06 dies. Can't go wrong with those. And also I came with a little case trimmer with it too. $10 for those. And then I picked up another set of 35 Wayland dies I found at a garage sale. So pretty good day picking up some stuff. And then yeah, like I said, I got that 3.3 Win Mag, not 3.3, but 8.6 black stuff. And then my favorite showed up today, hand loader. So I've been doing some reading on this. This is one of my favorite magazines. Of course it is, because I also publish stuff in it, so I'm a little biased. Yeah. So trying to think of anything else here. I'm kind of wanting to. I've got. I might have to end the stream, guys. I got someone that's called me now for the third time, and I'm wondering if it's an emergency. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I appreciate you guys in here. I got 10 people in here. It sucks. I'm sorry to end it, but I probably should call this person back. Maybe if I can get back on, I'll get back on. But I appreciate it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna cut it a little early, just because it's the third time they've called, and yeah. So stay tuned. I'll have a bunch of stuff coming up soon. I'm gonna be posting a 22 Creedmoor video tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, guys. I appreciate everybody stopping in, hitting that thumbs up, and I'll catch you all later.